I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. One of the greatest things I've learned through spirituality is you have to be open to exposing yourself and exposing who you are as a human being, whether it makes you uncomfortable or not. The only way you take your power back from people is for you to expose yourself and talk about yourself and talk about your own shortcomings because that's the only way people can get to you. If you're hiding who you are or you're not comfortable with what you did or who you are, that's when people hold power over you. But if you're willing to admit it to yourself and admit it to the world, it gives you your power back because one, you admitted it, but two, you're working on it to be better. And that's what I had to learn to do when I tried to hold it in and tried to be pretend to be something I'm not. I was so worried about what people thought or what people had to say, trying to expose me or trying to prove this or trying to prove that. But once I was honest and admitted my flaws openly, I took my power back and I realized that I could get better because I admitted my flaws myself and I used them to grow. And once you admit your flaws yourself, you realize you take your power back as a human being and can't nobody hurt you because you admitted your flaws as you and you working on your flaws openly. And as long as you're willing to do that, that's where the power in life lies. But you have to be willing to be honest, admit yourself and leave yourself open to criticism and accept that criticism and use that criticism to make yourself grow as a human being instead of taking it, being offended by it, or trying to hide it or cover it up in life. It's the only way you can learn to grow as a human being and as a person in life. And that's something that took me years to be able to get over and do. Now I openly admit my flaws and I openly admit my vulnerabilities and sensitivities to life because I know that's the way I grow as a human being. You want to take your power back? Open yourself up and be vulnerable and admit your flaws. Admit who you are inside and out. Take your power back. It's the only way you can realize and have true power and true confidence in yourself and life. You have to be honest with yourself and expose you. And that's the hardest thing I ever had to do. But it's the greatest thing I've ever done. I exposed myself from the beginning all the way to now. And exposing myself made me take accountability for the things I didn't do well and made me want to become a better person so I could work on those shortcomings. But you can't work on those shortcomings